Please mute. Let's mute. We are getting started. We are getting started. Okay. So I'm going to start the recording and we get started. So welcome to today's lesson. I'm teacher Bernard, going to take you through geography as usual. Those who have been attending classes, it has been marvelous, and today we are almost completing a whole chapter. We have not jumped anything. We have been on track, and today we are completing the first chapter. So today we are basically looking at the value of studying geography. And to start with, we are saying that in this lesson, let's see what is the value of studying geography. Why should Charity study geography? Why should Vincent continue to study geography? Why should Ibra study geography? So today we want to dig out that. So in the previous lesson, that was last week, we looked at understanding the meaning of geography, and we also looked at the branches of geography. These included, who can remind us those branches of geography we looked at? Raise up your hand and make a contribution. Branches of geography. Sad. Sad. Let me unmute you. Yes, Sad, you can unmute and speak. Okay, Laura. Laura.
Physical geography and human geography.
That's okay. Hannah, do you have a different one? Joyce?
No.
Joyce? Joyce?
Physical geography.
Okay, thank you. Sad says I can't unmute. Please, you can. Try it once more. Okay, those are the branches of geography we looked at, and in the depths, we looked at that. And I'm sure most of us benefited. We looked at both human and physical branches of geography. So today, we are looking at the value of studying geography. I'm going to request Cisse to take us through this slide. Cisse? Cisse? Are you there? Let me request Hamira. Hamira, take it on.
Studying geography has several benefits.
Speak louder.
Geography has several benefits. This includes helping us make wise use of our environment and conserving it for the future. It gives practical skills in making and using maps, collecting and presenting information about our surroundings, and creates awareness about other parts of the world. This makes it possible to extend resources through trade. Geography also helps us to develop values such as teamwork and respect for people doing work using their own hands. You will find out more about the value of the subject as you study it.
Thank you very much. Again, I'm going to request Esther to read through, and all of us should also read on our pace. Esther, reread.
Studying geography has several benefits. These include helping us make wise use of our environment and conserving it for the future. It gives practical skills in making and using maps, collecting and presenting information about our surroundings, and creates awareness about other parts of the world. This makes it possible to exchange resources through trade. Geography also helps us to develop values such as teamwork and respect for people doing work using their own hands. You will find out more about the value of the subject as you study it.
Thank you, Esther, and thank you, Hamira. Whitney, your hand is up. What do you want to say? Whitney? Unmute and speak.
People unit.
Members, is my network clear? Am I clear?
Yes.
Whitney, your hand is up.
Studying geography.
No, we are not reading more. We are not reading more. We are not reading more. I thought that you had a query. Okay. Let's now note down this. Note down this activity. Note down the activity so fast. When done, you tell me. Is the activity done? Raise your hand if you're done. Hi guys. Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, are we done with the copying? If you're done, let's start discussing and then later. How many minutes can we use? How many minutes can we use here? You're going to discuss alone, like we normally do. I give you some minutes, you discuss, then after, I come here and we share. Can we use 4 minutes to do this? Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, let's use 4 minutes to discuss the way you are and come up with the benefits of studying geography. And then later we discuss together here as I'm listening. So some members may need to mute, the environment is too noisy. Okay, so I'm going to leave you to first do the discussion and then later we come back and share. Okay, let's start. Do the discussion. Me, I'm off. I'm not listening to you.
So should we start discussing?
Yes. Understand the role of the body, the environment.
Yeah, what are the benefits of geography?
Studying geography helps us to know the physical and human features.
Geography.
Geography enables us to appreciate the environment.
Studying geography helps us to conserve the environment.
Geography helps us to identify human and physical features. Yeah. Geography enables us to acquire and develop skills like drawing, sketching, and interpretation of information on maps.
Geography helps us to understand people's way of life and the way to solve the problems people have in life.
Geography helps us how to take care of the environment, like animals, plants.
Geography helps one to be able to identify features found in one's environment
Okay, Opfrey, you're done. Can we have one leading the discussion now? Who can lead the discussion so that you raise up all the points you had? Who has been noting down the points? Yes, Whitney. Whitney. Unmute and speak. Whitney, unmute and speak.
Geography helps us how to conserve the environment.
That's good.
And geography helps us how to understand the physical and human features.
That's very good.
And
So in the chat, I see Sanyu is saying, studying geography helps us to conserve the environment. Also, I see Valerie says, studying geography helps us to be aware of the management and conservation of the natural environment. That's true. Hannah says, to know places in relation with their location and distance. That's good. Continue, Whitney.
And geography helps us to take care of human features or living things like plants and animals.
Okay. Then Joyce in the chat says, geographic, okay, maybe you wanted to mean geography. Geography enables us to pursue careers like teaching. That's good. Then Laura in the chat says, it helps to make sense of different cultures. That's very good. We are almost exhausting all the points. I like that. Okay, that was wonderful. Tell me you can see my screen.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Can I know all those seeing my screen? Raise up your hands. Raise up your hands. Raise. I want to see all those seeing my screen. I don't want complaints that me, I didn't see. I'm waiting for Marseille. I'm waiting for, okay. Okay. Others haven't raised hands. Cedric Msings, Cisse, Flavia, Ibra, Joyce haven't raised their hands. Okay, so I want you to watch this video. At the end of it all, I want you to present what you have covered in the video, especially to do with the carriers and the rest. Let's get it started. I want you to take a look at those jobs that you can get when you study geography. Look at all those jobs carefully. There are very many. It is not one, there are not two, but many. Look at them carefully. Okay, I was seeing comments. My screen is not clear, but I'm sure the screen was clear to those who had clear internet. Me too, I joined with my phone to ensure that we are seeing clear things. So can I know those who are seeing the screen very clear? Show up your hands. Show up your hands. Yes, Whitney's screen was very clear. That's good. Yes, most of us, our screens were clear. Those who had challenges, it's because of your internet, but the teacher's screen was clear. And that's why I had to join with other devices. So raise up your hand and summarize the video. Raise up your hand and summarize the video. Yes, who is going first? Yes, Whitney. Unmute and speak.
The video summarized like studying different places,
Okay.
studying
What else?
different places,
Mm.
and what jobs are available for the geologist.
Such as what are some of those jobs you have identified?
Hydrologist,
Yes,
climatologist,
that's good.
volcanologist,
Okay,
and
another one.
geologist.
Thank you very much. That was good. The video was very educative.
And the geography explains the past
Okay,
and illuminates the present and prepares for the future.
that is the best quote I wanted. That is the best quote I wanted. Thank you very much, Marion. Marion.
That's what I wanted.
Okay, another one. Another one. Another one. Some of us attend and remain at the back there. You can't raise the hands. You can't say anything. Okay. Moving forward, let's summarize those points. I'm going to choose one person to summarize for us these points for the questions we had above. Whitney, no. Let me pick someone else. Sorry for that. Let me pick, I'm picking who? I'm going to pick at the bottom. I'm picking someone called the Passe. Passe, unmute and speak. Passe, if you can hear us, unmute and speak. Alternatively, I'm taking Samaya or Sumaya. Sumaya, unmute and speak. Sumaya.
Benefits of geography may include helps us to know our environment and how to conserve it, introduces us to different parts of the world, including places we have never been to, helps us to understand local weather and climate so that we can plan our activities accordingly.
Sumaya, your network is not okay. Let me pick Joshua. We can't hear you well, Joshua.
Geography helps us to know our environment and how to conserve it. Geography introduces us to different parts of the world, including places we have never been to. Geography helps us to understand local weather and climate so that we can plan our activities accordingly. Geography gives practical skills needed in our day-to-day life, e.g., reading and using maps, collecting, analyzing, and presenting information. Geography enables us to understand the resources in our environment and how we can use these for development. Geography creates a foundation for future careers, e.g., professional geographers, meteorologists, cartographers or map makers, environmentalists, surveyors, pilots, urban and land use planners, etc.
Thank you very much. We saw very many careers even in the video, excluding these ones. So we saw a variety of careers. So I'm sure we are now on track. Those are some of the benefits we can say when you study geography. But above all, remember this. Above all, remember that statement by Michael Palin. Remember that statement?
The phone is
Joshua, could you read it again? Joshua? Read that
Yes,
statement
teacher.
again. Read that statement again.
Geography explains the past, illuminates the present, and prepares us for the future. What could be more important?
Yes, what could be more important than that? So you see, geography is very beautiful and it is good to know in our daily life. Okay, now we are diving into another subtopic, how the environment affects us. Who can read for us that? Sad, are you there? Sise, let me pick Sise. Unmute and speak. Speak loud.
Aware that you are probably aware that most of the things we do in the place where we live depend mainly on the environment we live in. You are going to understand that this better as you end this chapter.
Yes, so we want to see how the environment really affects us. Your network was breaking, but I was able to hear some of those words. So we want to know how the environment affects us. So here, let's write down this activity. Quickly. Write down the activity quickly. Remember to write the heading, how the environment affects us, and then activity exploring how you relate with the environment. In case you are not having a question, you can put your hand down. For example, Marcy and Whitney. Okay, hopefully we are done with copying the assignment. And this is all I need. This is all I need you to write in your, when you get time, please respond to all these queries. And then anytime we meet again, you can make a discussion of your findings. Question 1, question 2, question 3, and question 4. I'm sure we had enough time to copy the question. Yes, Whitney? Whitney?
Teacher, we are not yet through.
But still, I will share the content in your group. I will share the content in your group. We don't need to worry much. So now we are looking at how the environment affects us and how we also affect it. I wanted us also to dive into that, and we see how we also affect the environment. Is that clear? Let's also see how we affect the environment. I'm sure in one way or the other, there is a way we affect the environment. Okay. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Someone writing on my screen, those are bad manners. Those are bad manners, stop. Someone writing on my screen, stop. Otherwise, I'm going to disable you from doing that right now. So I've disabled you. Okay, let's see this video and then we conclude our lesson. We still have more to get. Okay, how do we affect the environment positively and negatively? Who can summarize that? How do we affect the environment positively and negatively? Yes, Whitney?
Negatively. Population explosion.
That's good.
And pollution. Climate change.
Okay.
Then positive.
Okay, positive.
Finding renewable sources.
Okay.
Finding renewable sources.
That is good. I saw Sadi's hand up. Could you speak, please? Sad? Okay, another person? Another person? Okay, Jogo?
Overgrazing.
Overgrazing, is it positive, negative? Okay. Marcel? Marcel?
Positively affect the environment through overpopulation or population explosion, like
Okay.
building many industries, making cars, polluting the water, air.
That is very okay. In the chat, I have a point, bush burning. This point is raised by Hannah, bush burning. Then positively irrigation, that is by Percy. Hannah again says swamp reclamation. Joyce talks about climate change. Percy negatively by overfishing, that's cool. Kayongo says afforestation, reaffirmation affecting positive. Okay, all those points are good and right. Otim says reforestation. Okay, that is wonderful. So as we wrap up, I told you today we are completing chapter 1 in geography, senior 1. So as we are completing chapter 1, here is your another activity that you shouldn't miss, and at best you must do it and submit it to my email. And my email, I'm writing it here. Please make sure you submit this activity to my email so that I see that you have progressed. So my email is here. Have you seen my email? Can you see my email?
Yes, Master.
So here is my email. So copy down that activity. Copy down the activity. Copy down the activity. Accompany it with the email. Someone's hand is up. Let me pick who. Jogo. Then Marcel and Wittin. Say something.
Teacher, after we shall
Yes,
write
please.
the activity after we send it to your email.
Yes, write your activity on your computers, on your phones, send it to that email, and make sure you put your names. That is the activity. And then also you have the other activity app, which you need to work on. This activity here. You need to work on these two activities, then you can submit them to my mail. But the major important one is this one. Imagine your friend has completed high school. Among the subjects he or she has studied is geography. He or she needs your advice on the occupations he or she can engage in. Write a letter advising him or her on how he or she can use the knowledge and skills learned in geography to earn a living. That is what I want you to send to me. Jogo can talk to us. Jogo? Jogo, hey, unmute and speak.
Sir, I have nothing to say. I was just asking about the email, but I've seen it.
Okay, the email is at the bottom. The email is at the bottom. We go next slide. Are we done with
Teacher,
noting
no.
down?
No?
Let's note it so fast and we go to the next slide. Remember, time is against us. We have a session on how to search the internet. Don't miss this session. It is starting at exactly 1. We want to teach you the basics you need to search the internet and present good work, you as academicians. Don't miss that session. Tell me when you're done, we go to the next slides. We go next slide.
Teacher, no.
Let's try to be quick. These are just like 2 lines. On the computer, they look bigger, but they are just like 2 lines. Cynthia's hand is up.
On the next slide, Mas.
Cynthia?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
How much time do we have to send the work?
When the work is ready.
Okay, teacher.
In the chat, I see someone is saying, send me your email. My email is on the chat. I mean, is there. And teacher, you can't see your screen. Oh, who is that one? Who can't see my screen? Joshua. Joshua is trying to avoid the work. I've put the email even in the chat. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. So those who say they can't see my screen, let me reshare again. Members, can you see my screen clearly now?
So now I can see it.
But did you copy this activity? So now here we are summarizing the chapter. So in this chapter, from the time we started, those who started with us on the first lesson, I'm sure you are there and you have now reached at the end of chapter 1. So we have basically looked at, or you have learned that geography deals with the study, how we are related to our environment. We have seen that the environment is all the physical and built features that are around us. We have seen that geography has 2 branches, physical and human geography. We have seen that studying geography benefits you, your community, and the country at large. Someone says they can't see my screen. Can you see my screen, members?
Yeah.
That is your network connection.
Yes.
Okay. So more still in this chapter, we have looked at that most of the things we do, including economic activities we carry out, are mainly influenced by the natural environment. Because someone to do fishing, there must be a lake, and that lake must contain aquatic animals. Someone to do forestry, there must be a forest. So the natural environment really affects the work we do. And then more to that, number 6, our activities can affect the environment negatively. We saw that in the last video that we watched. Then again, we need to use our environment wisely so that it remains useful to us. That's what we mean. That's basically we have looked at in chapter 1. Those of us who have been following, you have really enjoyed this chapter. Waiting to see you in chapter 2. And we continue enjoying geography and other subjects. Remember, the services are still available for online classes, 500,000. You are given a course with all the subjects you study, and you continue interacting with teachers on the website yaka.cc. Teachers will mark and grade your assignment, promote you to S2, promote you to any other class. Remember also, you can as well access content on our website, 2 days free of charge, 20,000 per month, 50,000 for 3 months, 70,000 6 months, and 100,000 for a year. Here you don't have teacher, but you are reading content on our website. You can as well download subjects, one subject, 10,000. If you want all subjects for your class, 50,000. Visit yaka.cc, visit educare.bz for more information. Thank you for listening and your active participation. Any question?
I'm fine.
Any question? Any question? You can raise up your hand if you have a question and we answer you.
We need the link for them.
Speak loud. Yeah, in the chat, Whitney says, thanks, teacher, was most welcome. Another one? Okay, so let's join the coming session, how to search the internet. It is very important for us all as we get to know the internet. So if you have all questions concerning subscription, ask in the group, we shall respond to you. Jabres, bye-bye. Yes, I can see all those ones. Someone raised the hand. Jogo, Whitney, you can speak.
Teacher, which
Yes.
date?
Which date for?
Which day to show us how to use the internet?
It is happening right now after the class. Immediately join the link that I've shared in the group. I've just shared it right now. Check in, join. We are starting in about 4 minutes. Okay.
Excuse me, sir. Hello. Hello.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you going to send us the link for the afternoon lesson, the one you want us to listen to? The one that starts at 1.
It is already in the group. It is already in the group right now. Check there. The
Okay.
lesson has ended. I think I have no more questions to attend. Yes, Sadi, I will attend to you. Okay. Bye.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Most welcome. Okay, let's prepare ourselves and we go to the next session, how to search the internet at exactly 1 p.m. Check in the group for the details to join in that session. Yes, Kaira? Kaira, you can speak? Kaira? Okay, guys, bye.
The link for the geography lesson, not the ICT, not the computer. The lesson. They sent me the wrong link.